Catholic agencies have been helping during this humanitarian crisis. The Catholic Near East Welfare Association is one of them. It's donated more than $1 million to help Ukrainian families. Msgr Peter Vaccari, a priest in the Diocese of Brooklyn, is the agency's president. He joins us now. Hi, Msgr.
Good evening, Christine. Good to be with you.
You too. Now, Msgr, the Catholic Near East Welfare Association, or CNEWA, has been providing aid to those suffering across the world for nearly 100 years. What are you doing to help people who have been separated from their families, those caught up in human trafficking or even PTSD?
So what we are doing with partners, Caritas, Ukraine, what we are doing through our own connections with the papal nuncios in the surrounding border countries, and especially with the Knights of Columbus, with the various eparchies, because our focus is and our mandate are the Eastern Catholic churches. So the money that you cited really is directed toward the most immediate needs: medicine, food, shelter, already starting with regard to psychosocial counseling, because the experiences, whether for the families in Ukraine or the families who have gone now into Poland and into Slovakia and into Hungary and into Romania, into Moldova, it's so traumatic. And so where we are and where we have connected with those partners that I mentioned, we are now trying to transfer funds so that we can provide the medicine, the food, the shelter, the clothing, or the psychosocial counseling.
How do you ensure that happens, that the money goes to where you want it to go and gets there safely?
Through the communication that we have with the partners that we have, KFC, Caritas Hungary, Caritas Ukraine, the papal nuncios and the various dioceses. The first thing that we had to establish there would be the banking route, so that we knew that the transfer would go safely from our office here to the appropriate institution and in the particular country, whether in Ukraine or, again, as I said, in those bordering countries.
So how would this tragedy compare to others that you do? What makes what's happening in Ukraine different from poverty in other nations and things like that?
Sure. Again, I think that the whole world has become just so immediately conscious of the horrors and of the violence and of the, as you mentioned before, the breakup of families, all that has occurred. Yes, in recent past, in the last year, while we're attending to this situation in Ukraine, we certainly are not neglecting the situations that we have in Beirut and Lebanon, situation that we have in Palestine and in Israel, situation that we're dealing with, particularly with questions of famine in the Horn of Africa, where we are very active through our offices there in Addis in Ethiopia and in Eritrea, and also the work that we do through the work that we're doing in India. And so we're trying to maintain the commitment that we have as Catholic Near East and Pontifical Mission to all of these locations.
All right, Msgr Peter Vaccari, president of the Catholic Near East Welfare Association, thank you for the work that you're doing.
You're welcome, Christine. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.